Hello, everyone. We thank the Lord for his love and mercy on us. Today, we are continuing with Jesus' teaching on the Mount about the Beatitudes, loving your enemies. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Do not even pagans do that? Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect. Matthew 5, verse 43 to 48. God's law in the Torah shows his heart for peace. The laws about retaliation reminds us that justice is meant to inhibit cruelty, not fuel it. And the call to love our neighbors reveals God's desire for a compassionate and faithful community. When Jesus teaches about righteousness, he doesn't discard these truths. He deepens them. So loving that extends grace even to our enemies. This is the way of Christ, truth in our words, peace in our responses, and love in our hearts. Loving others is easy when they are kind, but the true test of love comes when we are wronged. Jesus calls us to a higher way, not just to forgive, but to actively do good for those who hurt us. This kind of love doesn't come from our own strength. It flows from God's heart within us. Forgiveness releases us from bitterness and opens the door for God's healing. When we choose to pray for someone who has hurt us, we align ourselves with God's grace. We begin to see people not only by what they did, but by what God can still do in them. Sometimes doing what is best for others includes setting healthy boundaries or allowing them to face the consequences of their actions. Love is not weakness, it is wisdom guided by compassion. As we follow him, we become instruments of God's wisdom for peacemaking in a world that desperately needs it. Hope this speaks to someone. Stay blessed. Bye.